The United States reported conducting strikes targeting radar and unmanned aerial vehicle installations in Iran following the downing of an American drone by Tehran. Subsequently, Iran announced that it had carried out a retaliatory strike, while authorities in Kuwait reported the detection of incoming fire. The nominal ceasefire between Iran and the United States has been persistently challenged by reciprocal attacks, despite ongoing efforts by officials from both nations to negotiate a resolution to the conflict. The proximity to reaching an agreement remains uncertain, and there exists a continual risk that any attack could undermine the negotiation process. Meanwhile, Iran has sustained its control over the Strait of Hormuz, thereby disrupting global energy supply chains and contributing to an increase in fuel prices worldwide, with extensive and significant repercussions. Now it has emerged that Iran has reopened 50 bomb-damaged missile tunnels. The Shia regime has bypassed US and Israeli airstrikes by using low-tech equipment to unblock its missile tunnels. Here's all you need to know. As per CNN, the Islamic Republic of Iran has swiftly revitalized its underground ballistic missile capabilities, thereby positioning itself to potentially execute a substantial series of long-range missile attacks throughout the Middle East. Tehran's low-technology recovery efforts have effectively countered the coordinated airstrikes conducted by the United States and Israel. At the peak of active combat operations, the United States military and the Israel Defense Forces systematically targeted the access points to Iran's underground facilities, employing precision airstrikes to induce rockslides and destroy critical transportation routes. Although these bombardments initially disrupted Iran's missile deployment capabilities, Iranian engineering teams consistently undertook dangerous efforts under fire to clear and restore the affected sites. Is it time for the B-2 bomber to step in and smash Iran's prized assets again, as it did weeks ago and in the 2025 war? Iran's missile facilities are constructed deep within mountain ranges, serving mainly as storage sites. However, a number of these caves possess the capability to fire ballistic missiles through openings in their roofs. When the US must go to war, the B-2 is there on the first night. The B-2 went into enemy territory on Night 1, in support of Operation Allied Force in Serbia, Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and twice in Libya, in support of Operation Odyssey Dawn and Operation Odyssey Lightning. The B-2, one of the most survivable aircraft in the world, is the only aircraft to combine long-range, stealth, and a heavy payload on a single platform. The B-2 saw its first operational use during Operation Allied Force. 2 B-2 bombers flew more than 31 hours from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri to Kosovo. They attacked multiple targets, then flew directly back. The B-2 bombers flew less than 1% of the total missions, yet destroyed 33% of the targets during the first 8 weeks of the conflict. The B-2 holds the record for the longest air combat mission in history. In 2001, the Spirit of America and 5 other B-2 bombers were the first to enter Afghan airspace for a record-setting 44-hour mission. The aircraft's performance is even more impressive in that the B-2 made a quick pit stop for a 45-minute crew and service change with engines still running. It then flew back to Missouri for another 30-hour flight for a total of more than 70 consecutive hours. The B-2 is 69 feet long, 17 feet high, and has a wingspan of 172 feet, half the length of a football field. The B-2 can reach a high subsonic speed and can also reach an altitude of more than 50,000 feet. The B-2 can travel 6,000 nautical miles without refueling and 10,000 nautical miles with only one refueling. It can reach any point in the world within hours. A B-2 can carry a payload of 20 tons. The revolutionary blending of low observable technologies with high aerodynamic efficiency and large payload gives the B-2 important advantages over existing bombers. Its low observability provides it greater freedom of action at high altitudes, thus increasing its range and a better field of view for the aircraft sensors. The B-2's low observability is derived from a combination of reduced infrared, acoustic, electromagnetic, visual, and radar signatures. These signatures make it difficult for the sophisticated defensive systems to detect, track, and engage the B-2. Many aspects of the low observability process remain classified. However, the B-2's composite materials, special coatings, and flying wing design all contribute to its stealthiness.